Welcome to another edition of Mass Mats and Mayhem. I'm your host, the Outlaw LA Red. You can find me on Twitter at JustinHarvey75. You can find the entire show on Twitter at MMMShow75. You can find Byron Fever at Byron Fever. And you can find Sharphand Casey at the end of the universe.
At Nambla.com, you can find Casey.
No, he doesn't like those anymore. He got over that.
He's a fan of Marlon.
First of all, Byron, they're a non-profit organization. Second,
please don't tell me you're going to put Nambla over in any fashion. Dear Lord.
He's the one who mentioned them because
the E just got a circle around it.
Like,
remember when you donated all that money and got that tote bag, Byron?
No,
anyway.
I didn't do that, and it's like that would be in my taxes. Like I can prove I didn't do that.
Look, I can't believe this is where we're starting this episode. There's so much to talk about. We're starting hot with Nambla. Jesus.
I'm just saying Casey can't prove things that he says he didn't do. Also, in the same conversation as Nambla.
Listen, Megan's Law, let's move on. We got a lot to get to tonight. There's all sorts of stuff going on. There's McGregor Mayweather. Byron, if you haven't noticed, is actually watching this week's Lucha Underground as we speak. So there may be some reactions going on from Byron.
Hey, what'd you think of fucking Face Off this week, Byron?
I thought it could suck a dick. Who cares?
Are you kidding me? It was fucking great. They have a whole new setup, dude.
I'm sure it's a good show, but I don't watch it. I don't watch TV.
You're watching TV right now, Byron. We're watching you watch TV.
Life is complex with many different faces.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Hey, get your Mass Mats and Mayhem shirts. Get them. I'll post a link at some point.
Your fucking Punisher shirts because they didn't fuck him up like Iron Fist. Yeah, Jimmy.
Yet.
Pentagon just kicked Arhennis in the head.
Oh, yeah. Keep watching. There's more.
Oh, and for the viewers, I did say on Twitter that if Arhennis won the match, I would never watch Lucha Underground again. I think you can see me at ringside during this match, so I think I knew what happened. But I did watch the show this week, but I also watched a lot of other shit this week. I watched like way more TV than I normally do.
Did you see Blood Drive yet? I haven't seen it yet.
Blood Drive,
it's the shit.
Fucking amazing. And my buddy Reed had told me, dude, you're going to love this Blood Drive show because he used to work for the production company that did it, and he's been following this since it was like a script that they bought on spec, I think.
So it's like a serious version of Death Race, except you need blood to make your car go?
It's so not serious, though. It's basically Death Race, but you need blood to get the car to go. Which I think there is a movie out with a car. It's called just like Blood Car or something like that, though. And about cars that need blood to run. It's on Shudder. But dude, this was pretty good. It's good if you like, the grindhouse feel the stuff. And
yeah. So it'd be a perfect show for El Rey if they could afford to make the show.
Right. Like, I actually think it captures the grindhouse feel more than From Dusk Till Dawn did. And I don't know if it's because I watched it online or what, but it's really not censored. A lot of fucks.
Really? For Sci-Fi Channel? Well, Sci-Fi Channel pushed it a little bit with The Expanse and a few other shows where they got, wow, look at Byron's face. What the hell?
Arhennis just threw one of those cutters. I've never seen that before. Arhennis is pulling out all the indie finishers trying to put down Pentagon Dark.
You know what's funny is you're saying you've never seen this when you were at fucking ringside during this match. I can see you.
Yeah, but you know what? Like, there's some dives in these matches and stuff that I went to the other side that we didn't have a very good view of.
And you know what else? It's that these tapings were over a year ago at this point, so we don't remember shit anymore.
Been a while.
You know my wrestling memory, and I don't remember half of the matches that happened in the fucking Cueto Cup.
Well, listen, Byron, I hope you're watching on our variable speed app that me and Casey use so that you get through this quickly, because I'm going to talk Face Off, and then we got to talk about the Cueto Cup.
You want to know what I'm not watching it on? I'm not watching this on Sling.
I'm not watching it on Sling either because my Sling glitched, and I paid the extra $5, and I was a little upset by that.
Wow.
I watched it on Time Warner app yesterday. So I had to wait till the West Coast. I couldn't tweet the live East Coast, which people probably noticed. But I was able to tweet the live West Coast and finally watch it. And I thought it was a great episode. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about a a great program, Byron. We're going to talk about
the Lucha Underground account didn't tweet the West Coast feed either. So, hey.
Well, no, the Lucha Underground account did, but it was like 20-25 minutes into the show.
Set your alarm next time, not Yoni. Anyway.
Casey's a harsh critic. You'll never make him happy. I've been trying to make Casey happy for years.
Hey, Face Off made me happy this week.
Okay, Al, Kirsten, Nick, Laura, Phil, Nelson, Jill, Andrew, Faina, Kirsten, Joseph, Casey, Suzanne. Did I forget anyone?
No, and it's not me. It's a female, Casey. It's not me.
Are any of them any good, Casey?
Dude,
what's your general assessment of the new field of competitors here on this season of Face Off?
Fuck, man.
Divide and conquer. Wait, we can't all talk at once, Byron. It doesn't work. No one can hear us.
This has to happen because it's...
Byron's excited. What happened? Somebody got an arm broken?
Broke Arhenis' arm. Arhenis, I'm going to say, deserved it.
Because I started to break his arm chant, and he likes to please his fans. Yeah. Anyway, Justin, the guy that runs Immortal Masks, that was one of the foremans of the team. I forget his name.
That would be, I'll tell you, Andrew.
Andrew, yeah, dude, his shit is awesome.
You like him?
Yeah. Okay. So if you follow me on Twitter for a while, you might see a picture of me and Kevin hanging out with a zombie and a bunch of masks behind us. That's Immortal Masks. They do good stuff.
Does he have the upper hand? Because some of these other guys seem like they're very on the novice level of having day jobs and making a couple masks during Halloween or whatever, and like maybe they got some goods, but they might not have the ability to do this stuff at the speed that Face Off requires.
I think that he's got an advantage. I think that Fina's got an advantage, but
Fina was good.
She actually works for Immortal Masks also. I don't know if they just met on the show and now she works for them, or if they're just leaving that out of the show. But she works for them. It says on her Twitter. If you follow the Face Off account and just follow the last few people that they followed, it's this season. So you can get everybody on your Twitter because they do good work. And yeah, I kind of picked the loser before it happened, but I think we should talk about the format a little bit.
Let's talk about it, and then we can talk about some of these characters because I have a few notes. But I do like the divide and conquer format, which is what they're calling this season, Face Off, Divide and Conquer. So what's the setup, Case?
It's basically Real World Road Rules Challenge, except they make fucking masks. Like, they're on two teams, but there's going to be a top look for the winning team. So we still get our top looks like we always do. And there's going to be a bottom look and people going home from the losing team. And they didn't fuck us on an elimination this week like they did last season. We got one right away. And
that was much better. I like that a lot. Somebody needed to go. They need to thin the herd here.
And they have to appoint foremen, but I think the foreman changes week to week. That's what it sounded like.
Yeah, it's more like The Apprentice, I think, where maybe the foreman will get held accountable for what the team did, or maybe just someone who sucked really bad on the team will get the fucking hammer.
Which we did see the foreman get lumped in with his bottom look people for not pulling them out of their rut, but...
Well, let's talk about that. That was Al, who at the very beginning looked like a front runner to me, but then really quickly, like, he's a front runner because he's got like 30 years of experience and he's worked in other houses and he's done some legit shit. But then you start to almost immediately realize that he was super out of touch. Like, the modern makeup world may have passed Al by. Some of my other favorites were Corpse Girl, Laura. Her bio package was hilarious and did no favors for her whatsoever. She looked like garbage.
She's Corpse Girl because she learned makeup from doing it on corpses as a mortician's assistant.
Yes. Baina was interesting.
Story, but she wasn't turning them into werewolves.
Right. And it was like, I don't know what that, you're doing makeup on corpses. You're not making people into corpses. That's what we're trying to do here.
Oh, shit. But what if dude, that would be awesome though. Like, if you could die and make the person turn you into a werewolf in your coffin, that's a new niche market that I think needs servicing.
Okay. You know who I've got love for, right?
I'm going to guess Faina.
No, well, I like Faina. I'll tell you why in a minute. But no, Jill. Jill's from Cleveland. She has a day job in retail or some shit. And she wants to win and get out of her shitty day job and life in Cleveland, which is pretty much every Clevelander's dream. So, like, I have to be pulling for Jill because that's just got to happen, right?
I got to pull for Casey also, not just because of a name thing, but because I see her at Monster Palooza with her table. And I see Immortal Mass at Monster Palooza with their table. So I'm pulling for them, even though they're on opposite teams, because I know they're into it. Like, I've seen them. Like, a lot of these people I don't recognize, but not all of them are from California. There's actually, like, a good spread this time. Yeah,
Phil seemed pretty solid.
I've seen I have seen Foreman Guy for the other team.
Andrew and Al were the two foremen.
Al, I've seen Al at cons before.
Well, he's been in the business for 30 years. I would hope he would go to a con. You can't work all year round.
He's very recognizable.
So anyway, this challenge, let's get into it because I know American Werewolf in London is up there on your list, Casey, but this is a fucking werewolf challenge right off the bat.
It's pretty cool because they got to go. It looked like they said they were in the forest. It looked like it was deep in Griffith Park. But
yeah, it was real deep next to the observatory.
But they got to hang out with some real wolves, which is dope. I would have loved to do that.
Okay, and this is why I like fighting it, because when those real wolves came out, she was legit stoked. Like, I think she got a girl chub and rubbed one out right then and there because she was super into the wolves. And being a reality TV producer, I can tell you right now, you know when you get a genuine reaction compared to some fake, like, oh, can you act fucking excited about this, blah, blah, blah. No, she was like full-on girl chub excited about those fucking wolves coming out. And I was like, I like this girl.
When they got to pick the wolves, she went over to the guy. She's like, dude, I think we should pick this one. I think we should pick the black and white one. He looks so awesome. And it's like, okay, cool.
This girl is into some occultish, macabre shit. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah, probably.
That's legit too.
Who is it? But the other team picked the White Wolf because I don't know, maybe they played a little too much Magic the Gathering. Oh fuck, no, it wasn't Magic. It was Vampire the Masquerade. That was the joke I was trying to make. I totally fucked it up. So close. Edit it, Justin, edit it.
No editing. We're live. We are so live right now.
Sorry, pal. It's live.
And I think Kevin Cross is probably watching too, and I think he's going to note the amount of fuck-ups that you have tonight and the Saito slams for each fuck-up you make tonight, Case.
It's all right. I don't need a neck. I work in IT. I sit down all day.
And you guys got to stick around, too, because I'm going to tell you why Kevin Cross was the winner of the week 2 weeks ago and why he might be the loser of the week this week. We'll get to that.
No, if he's listening to the show, he's the fucking winner of the week. God damn it.
No, I'm going to tell him why he's the loser of the week. And I might get murdered for it, but I'm going to tell Kevin Cross why he's the loser of the week if he's listening.
I'm going to be the only one left that he doesn't want to murder because I see his point of view as right all the time.
But it's not about his point of view. It's not necessarily his fault that he's losing, but we'll get to it. I'll tell you why.
Anyway, love your work, Kevin. But Face Off, I hope he watches Face Off, and I hope he delivers a Saito to whoever decided on the White Wolf team's fucking designs because Jesus Christ, suplex those motherfuckers.
It was so obvious from the beginning of the episode. It's like, okay, well, that team's going to be in the bottom look. And this is that Al Guys team that we're talking about. Really bad choices. And part of the challenge is they have to do an alpha wolf, the pack leader, a beta wolf, the number 2 in command, and an omega wolf, which is supposed to be your submissive wolf.
Yeah,
these motherfuckers decided to make the fucking omega wolf fucking George to the Lenny alpha wolf here. Like, which way did he go, George?
Yeah.
It's not, like, big, lerpy, larger than the other ones. Bad choice right off the bat. Design.
Yeah. And they were warriors or something, right? Like, they were supposed to have like some kind of military slant to the whole thing.
No, I mean they maybe look like some background characters from Fallout or something, but like not.
Yeah, they look like shitty mutants because they didn't even put fur on them. And like the other team, traditional looking werewolves, their alpha was a fucking lumberjack that turns into the werewolf. The beta was a bartender, and the omega was the town drunk that she just keeps drunk to control him. You know,
And maybe that's where it was. Maybe the creativity of the backstory alone is what really got them there, because otherwise it would have just been garbage.
I don't know. See, like the other team though, with their military thing, like Dog Soldiers did that, and that movie was fucking awesome. You know,
I did think that both teams were off though, trying to portray strong Omega characters. Like, you know, one team goes with the big alpha, and then, you know, or the big beta, and then the other team goes with the beta that was an alpha. And I get it. And maybe in the sci-fi lore that could have been cool, but in the construct of trying to tell a story through just makeup, it's a little mushy. It's a little convoluted.
Especially when they're like, they looked like fucking they look like sub-toxic Avenger on the other team.
Yeah.
Like lumpy turd people instead of fucking werewolves. And yeah, I mean, it was pretty clear coming in. I picked my loser as soon as she said that she was intimidated by Face Off, that she was scared.
Well, and exactly, you show fear, you're the fucking Omega, and you get to go home. But we'll get there.
You don't let the producers, you don't let like fucking Justin and Byron smell fear. They'll jump all over it.
Yeah, I did that today on my show, but we won't talk about that. It hasn't aired yet. I signed an NDA. I'll tell you guys all about it after it airs. So look, after the first day, you know, a lot of people are trying to get cowls and Max and chest plates together. Both teams seem pretty far behind. Clearly, this is no longer All-Stars. We've gone back into regular face-off land.
There's eliminations for the first month, probably.
Yeah, so then the teams get named somewhere in there. Team Ethereal FX and then Team Twisted 6 FX. Lame. Twisted 6 FX? What? There's not even going to be 6 of you after this episode because you guys started off shitty as fuck.
See, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, there's not going to be 6 of you next week. What the fuck? But
we're going to change the number every week. It's going to be Twisted 5, 4, 3, 2.
And there'll be the not so fantastic 4 the next fucking week. Like, dude, okay, first of all, you always name your team after like a fucking King Diamond reference or something so people know your metal. No one did that.
Abigail!
Exactly. Fucking Abigail effects. Fucking
I think we shocked Byron with the little King Diamond there. Sorry, Byron.
Sorry, Omega Wolf.
King Diamond's one of my favorite, Byron. I know you have high levels of respect for me, but it's true. I love King Diamond. I've always loved King Diamond.
I love King Diamond too. I'm sorry it's not Green Day, Byron.
Being an engineer I used to work with back in my record producing days, we had a constant debate going over Ronnie James Dio or King Diamond. And hopefully he understands that King Diamond will always win over Ronnie James Dio.
Yeah, especially because he's alive.
Yeah. So, like, what did you think? I mean, you know, Team Ethereal Effects, it was pretty cohesive. Let's see, who got the bottom looked within that team? That team clearly was ahead.
Oh, yeah.
But there was kind of one of the looks in there was the beta that kind of didn't look very good, and they got kind of called out for it.
One, right?
Was it Suzanne and Kirsten got called out for that?
Yeah, and it wasn't anywhere near as bad as the bottom on the other team, so they're in good shape with that. But
they were put on notice because if this thing starts ping ponging, I think the judges were setting up like, you guys need to step it up a little bit if you want to be here.
Yeah. Which, hey, that's cool. I mean, they even criticized the top look a little bit. They're like, yeah, this is great, but we still would have done this differently, and they don't usually do that. I
mean, well, you know how Glenn is, and he's coming off an all-star season where he was still finding shit wrong with fucking picture perfect makeup, you know, like movie ready shit he was finding holes in, and now they're back with the regular folks. So I think Glenn's going to take a little adjusting to get back into the flow of regular face-off.
I like Glenn, though. I do. Not just because...
You like Glenn because he's as smangry as you are.
Plus, he shops at Halloween Town. Like, he came in when I worked there once. But, yeah, he's a cool dude. But if I could get, like, Wolverine hair and not get fired from work, I totally would fucking do it, man.
The bottom team, obviously, was Al's team, Twisted 6 FX or whatever.
It was Corpse Girl, yeah? She was bottom?
Well, Nick and Laura were clearly on the bottom with their Omega or whatever, their lurpy fucking Okay, so here's this thing. They did like this chest rib piece, anatomically completely incorrect, but didn't look like mutated or anything. Just looked like, I don't know how to build a rib cage out of clay.
Yeah, it looked like lumpy hot dog package strapped to someone's chest.
It was fucking hideous. The snout was all curled down and mushed into the face. It looked like Toxie. It was more just melted mush makeup. Mm-hmm. And then the cowl like didn't really connect and had issues. Just really, really bad work. Nick deserves some of the credit for that bad work too. And Al, the foreman, he got called out like, if this bitch couldn't do this shit, why the fuck did you let her do it?
Right. It sucks because like Nick being on the bottom, you could tell that broke his heart because he's like Tyler Green levels of enthusiastic about being on the show. He's very happy to be there. Like almost.
Yeah, he's got to step up his work too, though. I mean, look, if you let the person you're working with put out slop, that's on you too. Yeah. And I hope they call some people out for that too, because I think part of being a real creative in Hollywood is not just about your own ability. It takes thousands of people to make a fucking movie. It takes 5 or 6 people just to write a decent movie these days. You have to know how to collaborate with other people and how to bring good shit out of other people that you're working with in Hollywood. If you want to get anywhere, I don't care if you're makeup, story, producers, directors, whoever. If you don't know how to get good work out of the people around you, fuck you too. And that's no, that you're pointing at me. Point the other way. Yeah, that guy, Byron.
No, I mean this is a more accurate portrayal of how people be working in makeup in real life anyway, as part of a workshop. Except for that poor girl that had to make Byron look human on his movie. That was one person, but it was a smaller crew.
Yeah, he should write himself a monster part next time. It'd be a whole lot easier. Byron is in shock and awe. What happened, Byron?
Aerostar just lawn darted himself head first into the
first row.
Chair.
Yeah, like when so we were at that match too, and I'll talk about it later when you're finally done with the episode. All right, so anyway, which actually we're going to get to whether you've caught up yet or not, Byron, because we're about done with Face Off. Laura, the corpse girl, goes home. Joseph is your overall winner for this episode.
And dude, Joseph was fucking good. Like, I am excited about this dude.
I think Joseph is good. Fane is good. Phil, watch Phil too. He's super solid. Phil and Jill both did fine.
That's what's kind of cool is if you go to the Sci-Fi website, they have profiles with more examples of their work on the show, and Phil's stuff is fucking dope.
Yeah, I think Phil's one to watch, and watch Al too. I think Al was a very bad leader, but I think he's going to put in some top looks when he's not leading, and he can just relax and do his work off in a corner. I don't think he's much of a team player, so he probably won't make it all the way to the end, but I think we're going to see some good looks out of him before he's done.
Sounds good. He did Men in Black, though, and I hate the character designs in that movie. So, I mean, he probably didn't design it. He just made it, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, but I mean, there was also a mandate to do kind of over-the-top stuff for that movie.
Yeah, and I mean, over-the-top's cool, but I'd rather see over-the-top, like, Blood Drive. Woo!
I need to watch it. Like, as soon as we get off the show tonight, I'm watching that. All right, so...
Good, Justin, I told you this before the show. It is so good, you'll want to watch it in one speed.
Byron, are you done watching Lucha Underground yet? So I got to keep teasing people? Keep watching. I'll talk UFC, you son of a bitch.
Don't talk past the Drago Aerostar match. I don't know what happens.
No, do the UFC first, Byron.
Okay, look. We'll talk UFC, and I'm going to tell everybody now, because I teased it, and then if I tease it too long, Cross is going to show up at my house and fucking assassinate me.
You know what's going to happen? UFC has made all this headway in becoming more popular than boxing, and now boxing is going to assert itself as better than UFC. I don't think that's true, but a boxer's going to beat up a UFC fighter.
I was UFC, the Mayweather and Floyd Mayweather, and Kevin Cross for Triple Mania.
Did Conor McGregor's Kamen Rider? Did I just hear you mention
draw money?
Did I just hear you mention Japanese superhero shows? I heard Kamen Rider in there, and I was like excited. And he's
he's awesome. I love it.
I'm trying to eat my dinner at the same time. Okay, so listen. Triple Mania is what day, Casey?
It's the same day as the Conor McGregor Floyd Mayweather fight. And okay.
So basically, right. So
yeah,
Dr. Wagner is out of Triple Mania, right?
Oh no, not yet. But I never thought he was really in the first place. So it's only a matter of time, in my opinion. But just because he's done this before, history. It's like Matt Stryker said on Lucha Underground this week.
No spoilers.
Not pay attention to history is doomed to repeat it. It was about Argenis. You already saw that match, Byron.
I already saw it.
Yeah, it was a good match.
And so it's going to be a little weird. I mean, it's a sponsored show. They've allegedly already sold a lot of tickets. It's interesting how the tickets keep going up by exactly 5% sold every time someone asks Dorian how the tickets are selling. Yeah, it's the same day. They're kind of fucked, but I don't think it's going to lose money. It's just going to lose.
I don't think it's going to lose money either, but here's why I feel bad for Kevin Cross, because I feel like that was his opportunity, and the people who are going to really love Kevin Cross and gravitate to him are going to be watching fucking Floyd Mayweather versus Conor McGregor now, and I'm kind of pissed.
Too.
Okay, I feel bad for two people and two people only. I feel bad for DJ and I feel bad for Kevin Cross, and those are the only people I feel bad.
That's what I'm saying.
Because the rest of the company has done nothing but fuck over my favorite wrestlers for months now, and they kind of deserve it. But DJ and Cross don't deserve that shit. They're just doing the best with what they got.
Come on, you got to feel bad for Australian Suicide too, right?
I don't know, dude. I don't like his face.
That's all? That's pretty good. He's doing good. He's in like the 90th percentile for you if all you don't like about him is his face. He's doing better than like everyone else.
From the stories I've heard of the guy, it sounds like it's like hanging out with the worst version of me. So I think I actually really like the guy.
I think I've always liked him. He's been booked all over the place, but I've always liked Australian Suicide. I don't know.
When he was booked as kind of like Pentagon's bitch, I didn't like him because he was feuding with Pentagon, you know?
But somebody had to be Pentagon's bitch.
Like everyone. Like,
oh, look at you. So, yeah.
5 out of 5 this week, by the way.
We'll get there. Yeah. So, big loser of the week, Kevin Cross, who has this opportunity to make himself the hugest thing in the world. AAA is his platform, you know, and God bless him for it being his platform, because honestly, chaos creates opportunity.
And you know, okay, me smiling and celebrating right now wasn't because of Cross. It's because I have been playing Tekken the last 2 days. This fucking bear keeps showing up in my treasure battle and kicking my ass. And I finally beat that motherfucking bear. I beat the shit out of that bear. That bear.
Would that be Kuma and
It's Kuma, but it's like, you know, a custom version, because like Treasure Battle, you just fight all these customs. And the more that you win, the harder the difficulty gets. So I'm kind of up there right now. And this bear was kicking my ass. He was like my fucking kryptonite. And I just beat him. So suck it, you fucking bear.
So now, do you really know your Tekken combos, or are you a button masher?
I'm not a button masher, but I'm not really like that good at combos and stuff. Like, I enjoy playing. I don't play on a competitive level at all. Like, I can beat most of my friends when we're just sitting around playing, but if I went to a tournament, I'd fucking die.
I did really good in a Tekken 2 tournament. I was like 3rd.
You know, most of the combos, if you play as a guy that's still in the game, most of your Tekken 2 combos are still going to work in this game.
Lei Wulong.
Who's your guy?
Dude, I step on eyeball shot. Oh, my God.
Who's your guy, Justin?
Lei Wulong.
Oh, you're fucked, dude. He's taken out of this game. It's like the one thing everyone's bitching about is that he's not in there, Anna's not in there, and the fucking Changs aren't in there, man.
See, that's messed up.
Yeah.
I was pretty good with King also.
He's still in there, and plus you get all the Okada shit, so it's kind of cool. I'm a martial law guy because Bruce Lee, motherfucker. And Bruce Lee, motherfucker, right here.
Hey, if you're into Bruce Lee, Father's Day on El Rey Network, they're running a Bruce Lee marathon. Check it out. That's a
Yeah,
free
they are,
plug
and
for
this
you,
weekend,
LA.
I mean,
That's a free fucking plug for a network I can barely get because my sling never works right anymore.
and I'm going to be having a Bruce Lee mini marathon from this DVD set right here. That most of the Bruce Lees are Bruce Lee with an L-I. Fucking Bruce-ploitation, baby.
Bruce-ploitation, I love it. How many Bruce Lays and Lies and Lees were there?
There were a lot. Like this set alone has Bruce Lee with the L-I, and it has
Bruce L.I. was the best one.
Yeah, this has Bruce K.L. Leah, which is okay. This movie's called Bruce Lee Fights Back from the Grave, and so there's like a shot in the beginning of the movie, and the poster has it too, and the poster's fucking dope. But it's Bruce Lee literally kicking his way out of the grave and coming back to life. And then it switches to another movie that's completely unrelated. So,
right, so that's what they did, right? They just repackaged other kung fu movies that were already being made and tried to portray them with some connection to Bruce Lee, right?
So I want to pitch to Byron, David Carradine Fights Back from the Grave, where we have a dude in fishnets kick his way out of a grave, and then it goes into the editor in the wheelchair, Byron's short film.
That's not the name of it.
What is it called now?
It's called Delusions of Morons.
Delusions of Morons? That sounds like this show.
Yeah, dude, that's the name. That's like the new podcast the Heels are coming up with. What the fuck, man?
The Heels are retired. They're officially retired. They now subscribe to this show. I think they've passed the torch and the crown and the throne and the bong and whatever they pass down there to us because they're out, man. They're out of the game. They're gone.
I think that you're talking about passing the dutchie on the left-hand side, as kids say these days, Justin, the young kids.
Yeah. Maybe
I don't even know what the fuck that means. I don't want any of your stuff except for some shoes. I want some nice shoes. Send me shoes, brother. Send me shoes.
Thumbs up, Marks. Wait, are we getting thumbs up in the chat room? I just need to make sure that there's at least one thumbs up in there.
You gotta
Shit, man. I haven't been monitoring the chat. Andre Nichols is probably like fucking throwing boomerangs at people and shit.
He just said he came just in time for your ratings. So we'll get to some of those things. All right, let me talk UFC for a minute because Byron is still doing his thing. We're talking, it has finally been announced. It is happening. For everyone who I actually have already won money on this fight just because it is actually happening. McGregor, Mayworth, we can't speak. Mayweather, Mayweather, McGregor. Who are these guys? Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather.
Fucking nothing, Justin. You'll do fucking nothing.
The fight's on. It's happening.
I told you.
Yeah.
Well, you weren't the one I bet against. I had two different bets going that the fight would actually happen. One of which is over a year old. An over a year old bet that this fight would happen that I'm
No one's taking my bet about Wagner backing out at Triple Mania. Like not one person.
No, because it's so possible. I'm afraid that it's going to happen, and that's just going to hurt it even more. We never finished talking about it, but I hope they move Triple Mania. I hope they do. I hope they move it.
The Heels are in the chat. I just hope they heard me say, "You'll do a fucking nothing, J-Man. You'll do a fucking nothing, Urban."
J-Man doesn't have strong enough internet signal to be in the chat room. That's got to be an imposter.
Oh yeah. I
don't believe it. Yeah, so McGregor, Mayweather is happening. It's August 26th. It's at the T-Mobile Arena. It's going to be fought and contested at 154 pounds with 10-ounce gloves. It will be a 12-round fight. And each guy is expected to make at least $100 million. But McGregor is not the A side. Mayweather is still the A side, so expect him to make considerably more.
And the loser of the fight has to mow the other guy's lawn.
And those are some big lawns. What's that, Byron?
Is it the loser one or the loser?
No, the loser. It'll be the guy who doesn't win has to mow the lawn in his wife's Sunday dress. So just remember, when it's a draw, just like Homer and Ned Flanders. Just like Homer and Ned Flanders.
This is the ultimate red panty night. I mean, if you look at Mayweather Pacquiao, the kind of numbers that it did years after it should have ever happened, and you look at the fact that McGregor's fucking hot right now. Everyone wants to see Floyd have the 50th fight. He could go 50-0 here. This could be the one for him.
Yeah, could be. I think that's a pretty solid chance of that happening.
Okay, so let's talk about this. How could this thing go the other way?
Mm-hmm.
Some people believe that it could not. I am not one of those. I believe that there are some ways that McGregor could win.
Like,
and I also believe that there's two kinds of win that McGregor could have here. There's the moral victory, first of all. If McGregor lasts 10 rounds with the best boxer at these weights of all time, that's a moral victory. He can go back to the UFC saying that I stood toe-to-toe with one of the greatest fighters in the world in a different sport. You know, in a sport that is not my sport.
You don't see him coming into the octagon, do you, Justin?
Exactly, and he'll say that all day long.
My house, do you?
For shit-talking and building a fight and making some more money, that's still a win, okay? Conor McGregor still wins in that regards. Now, Conor McGregor could also be so unorthodox that it gives Floyd a little bit of trouble. How do you train for Conor McGregor if you're Floyd Mayweather?
You play Tekken 7 and you fight against a bunch of fucking Eddie Gordo button mashers and you win.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, look, how frustrating is it when you get beat by a button masher in a video game?
You know, it's pretty, oh shit. As we speak, I just got promoted. I want everyone to go look at my Twitter so they could see that I was just promoted to Fujin, a.k.a. the God of Wind. The God of Wind, Byron. Farting in your mouth, son.
You have issues, son.
Oh, my internet connection's turned off because I don't want to ruin the show, so it'll have to be tweeted later. I'm sorry.
But I'm saying, like, when a button masher beats you, it pisses you off, right? And it can happen from time to time.
Every loss pisses me off, Justin, because I'm a winner.
And that's when they piss you off the most. That's when they get you frustrated. When some guy who's just mashing buttons gets some weird timing going, that it is not playing the right way. It's like what happens in poker rooms now in Vegas. Ever since poker got popular, the rooms are all fucked up because people go and bet all over the place, and they'll keep betting into the river just to get it. And every now and then it hits, and it fucks everybody up. It's like you're not even playing the game the way it's supposed to be played. That's how Conor McGregor can win.
And then suddenly the bride of fucking Chucky's the best poker player in the world.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, Telly, come on, Bound was good. I mean, it was like some weird Wachowski.
Yeah,
show, but
it had strong themes that were very good.
Byron, are you trying to say you're a lesbian?
What?
Shit. What was that? What was that one fucking movie? Fucking not Bride of Chucky. Seed of Chucky. Yes, you should see that one. It's pretty good. Actually, it's fucking dog shit. I hate the Chucky movies. I hate fucking Child's Play.
I was a Child's Play fan. I'm gonna have to.
Child's Play 2 is fucking dope, but I think anyone that's actually scared of Chucky needs some real fear in their life.
God, no, God. Look, here's my thing. I'm a huge Brad Dourif fan. Amazing in Dune. Amazing in the Lord of the Rings movies. He's just had these quality, weird, off-the-wall parts from time to time. Brad Dourif's my hero, and basically he's Chucky. So,
and I want to say this off-topic diatribe. Hi, Josh Pillow.
Well, this is why these things happen. And by the way, Casey and I were talking about Basket Case in the DM earlier today. If you haven't seen Basket Case 1 and 2, you're not a horror movie fan, and I fucking hate you because those movies are amazing.
You'll
I want to give a shout out to Kevin Flynn for wearing a shirt.
We'll get there. That's my hometown. Fuck you.
And the COE, what?
He did. Kevin Flynn rocked the MMM show shirt right in front of the. Do you know what that building was, Byron?
That's a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, you son of a bitch.
Thank you. You son of a bitch. That's my hometown. God damn it. And there's no better way to rep in Cleveland than by walking around with a fucking MMM show shirt. God damn it!
Yeah, you know what, Justin? If Bruce Dickinson and King Diamond aren't in the Hall of Fame, Cleveland can suck my dick.
Not yet. King Diamond will get in there.
Where's Bruce? Where's fucking Iron Maiden, bro?
That's going to take some time too. We'll get there. Once backmasking gets inducted, he'll get inducted.
Where is my countryman, King Diamond? Huh?
What was I talking about? So McGregor, Mayweather.
How we get to King Diamond?
I don't know, but I got to get back on this fight because this is big deal. And the other losers here, besides Kevin Cross got his date stolen by Triple Mania being on the same day. I'm very sorry, Kevin, because I know Kevin would probably rather be at home watching this fight. No, Kevin would rather be murdering somebody's face. But
yeah, exactly, dude. Come on, he can DVR that shit. Face murder is an opportunity.
Oh no, I guarantee he's gonna murder somebody even faster just to run back to the locker room and watch the fucking fight. He'll do both. He'll do both that night in Mexico.
You don't get paid by the fucking hour. Come on, man.
So the other big losers are Triple G and Canelo. They stole this fight's date with September 16th or whatever. And then this fight now comes 2 weeks before theirs. And no one's going to shell out after they pay 80 or $100 or whatever for this fucking Mayweather McGregor fight. No one is going to shell out for Triple G Canelo. They just officially lost, which could have been, if there's no Mayweather fight this year, Triple G Canelo is the biggest boxing match of the year. It gets huge numbers on pay-per-view. It does really, really good, makes both those guys a ton of money, and now they are 100% legit fucked. I feel so bad for him. I mean, that's a great fight, too, and probably going to be a way better fight. And you know which one's going to get my money? Mayweather-McGregor.
Yep.
I mean, I'll watch the Triple G Canelo fight on Showtime the following week. So the other things about this fight, it's not a UFC promotion. UFC is going to do embedded for it, apparently, because Showtime doesn't really have an embedded thing that they do. They run specials, but not really like a 24/7 or an embedded. So UFC is going to do that, but it is a Mayweather promotion through Showtime. And Dana also says that Conor will defend his UFC title later in the year, which I could imagine because it's a boxing match. So health-wise, unless he busts a hand, which with 10-ounce gloves I doubt, or unless he really gets fucking concussed and knocked out by Floyd, which I also doubt. If those things don't happen, then I could see him fighting later in the year. But the other cool thing about this fight that we get, which is going to lead me into Bellator talk here in a second, is guess who's on the call for this fight? Mauro fucking Ranallo is calling Mayweather McGregor for Showtime.
It's going to be awesome.
Who else just got signed by Bellator, Justin?
Now, but going to Bellator, Mauro is also going to be calling fights for Bellator now. With Mike Goldberg. This is Mike Goldberg coming up next on UFC 1465. BJ Penn comes out of retirement. Joe, how do you feel about it?
Well, Mike, it kind of worries me how your face isn't moving. I can't.
No, I don't need to move my teeth because I'm totally locked up, but it's gonna be great.
All I'm saying, Justin, is your Mike Goldberg impression is a fucking great Bill Cosby. Jesus.
No, that's totally different, man. That's I'm going to put the roofies into your drink if you would just look the other direction.
Oh, we're such a good podcast.
And we're bad people and we're going to hell.
Impressions?
Hey, Byron, do you have any impressions?
TJ Miller. He does a great TJ Miller.
My impression of you is very poor.
I get it. I get it. It's like you went to
Oxford.
It
wasn't good. I'm like not laughing.
So yeah, Bellator. What the fuck is going on? Does anybody in the world know that Wanderlei Silva is fighting Chael Sonnen in Bellator at Madison Square Garden? Like, this should be fucking huge. Fucking Wanderlei keeps not showing up for press conferences. If I were Scott Coker, I would go down there and smack Vanderlei in the fucking mouth. This fight could be as big as a big UFC card, and somehow they're missing out on the promotion. Like, Vanderlei hasn't fought in 2 or 3 years, right?
Look, man, Batman put him in fucking Arkham Asylum. He's got to break out. That takes a lot of work, you know?
But that's always where the Batman movie gets good. Can he break out already and hype it up a little bit before he takes on Batman?
It's just really hard to do a press conference when you're the clown prince of crime. It's very difficult.
I don't know. I'm really disappointed, but I am still going to watch. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be a pay-per-view for Bellator at MSG. You got the Fedor-Mitrione fight, and you got this Chael versus Vanderlei fight. It's fucking huge. That's as good as any UFC card, as good as the last couple, at least. I'd certainly buy that on pay-per-view over a Mighty Mouse fight.
Jeez.
I am. Just call it like I see him.
Oh, man, you had a little to drink last week, and you said some really mean things about Mighty Mouse, and then I saw a post on
What's he going to do? He's 125 pounds. Are you going to try to beat me up? I have grown man strength.
No,
He's
you know
a
what?
child.
You know what I saw right after you said that, like the next day, I'm like, maybe Justin's a little harsh, and then I see a tweet. Watch my Twitch stream, guys. And I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ, Justin was so right.
Look, and I'm busting balls a little bit. And DJ, please don't ever actually beat me up because I'm just busting balls here a little bit. And it's kind of the MMA community's fault. You can mute yourself when you need to sneeze. You know that, right? It's not DJ's fault at all. People do have this weird aversion to the lower weight classes. He hasn't entirely been promoted correctly. But at the same time, all I feel that he's erroneous about in his statements is about how big of a draw he is. It doesn't matter why he's not that big of a draw, but he's honestly not. And that's why you get the rebuttal that Dana White gave this last week, too, where he pretty much laughed in Mighty Mouse's face. I mean, and it's not me that's doing it. This is his, employer. So... What? I can't see that. Hold on. Let me put your screen on. What am I looking at, Case?
Meatloaf is saying Justin is a mark for some reason.
How am I a mark? I just called out a fucking UFC champion, and I could get my ass beat in the street.
Yeah, exactly.
It's pretty much the opposite of being a mark.
I just want to point out that Meatloaf is banned for life from this podcast.
Oh, I'm going to have him on later if he's around.
No, it's cool. We're done.
Joe Pepe Meatloaf. We'll get him on. We'll get you on, Joe Pepe Meatloaf. Can't say that. You need a better name.
I think that we need to have higher standards on this show. Like, we already got fucking Byron.
I agree.
But think about this. So it's going to be a big fight field with Mauro Ranallo, Mike Goldberg, Vanderlei Silva and Chael, hopefully talking shit and actually making it to the fight, and hopefully they blow hot afterwards.
It just bugs me that we're getting robbed of so much just great shit talk right now. Like, that sucks, dude.
And it's Vanderlei's fault. Chael's game. Chael's got nothing to lose, man, and he wants to fight Fedor next, so he needs this fight to be fucking stupid big. So, anyway, Byron, are you done with this episode of Lucha Underground yet so we can talk about it?
I've been done for a while.
Oh, son of a bitch. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, marks and tricks, sit on your ass and something from a podcast that is totally gone.
It's in suck our dicks. Those are the words. But
let's go to
five out of five, guys.
Look, you said, Casey, and I quote, if they go one more episode without Pentagon on Lucha Underground, I'm never watching again. And then you said, end quote, and even if he is on, if he doesn't break somebody's arm, I'm still never watching again. I feel like Chris DeJoseph secretly loves you, and he moved this episode up in the order just for you so that you would keep watching, because I feel deep down inside that you are the marker. You're the bar that Chris is trying to get over with every episode.
You know, I'm flattered by that. He's going to fucking hate me by some of the other matches in this bracket, but we won't talk about that yet. I
kind of want to talk about the bracket before we talk about the episode.
Okay. You know, when the last real heels have a better computer-generated logo than the computer graphics on the Cueto Cup, you know, it's a little bit of a problem.
Now you're talking about the internet one. This one? You're talking about this version?
No,
or you're talking about the one in Dario's office?
No, I'm talking about the one that they cut to between matches. It looked like butt. Famous B was just FB, like he's Facebook or fuckboy or something.
Byron, turn your computer
That'd be a good name. What?
Your computer's too loud. It's feeding back.
What, you would cheer for a wrestler named Facebook, Byron?
I just let's see him work in the ring and see what he does. I was rooting for Famous B. I don't appreciate beautiful Brenda getting a little physical after the match. The match was over. She didn't have to start laying in strikes.
I think this is the one where I made
Byron, turn your computer down. Feedback everywhere. It's coming from you because I can hear it from me and from Casey and not from you. So it has to be your computer.
I think
we went through this last week at the end of the show.
I think this is where I made Tejana laugh by saying she wants some of that Sexano.
Byron, your computer's still killing me.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I can't talk anymore.
All I'm hearing is myself. Hey, look, somebody just bought a Matt's Mayhem t-shirt.
Bullshit. Who?
I don't know, but I just got a notification. I don't know if you can see that. One shirt sold.
Wow.
I get dashboard notifications. We must be doing something right.
Which one of you marks bought a fucking shirt? Come on.
I didn't even put up the link. Did you put up the link, Byron? Oh, he's got himself muted. Good. So we can talk about this before there's feedback.
I actually went and muted him.
Oh, good. Because it was feeding back a lot.
Producer extraordinaire, Casey Nielsen. Co-producer.
I'm supposed to be doing these things, and I'm just fucking failing. I'm just getting drunk and ranting. Maybe I am taking over for the Last Real Heels now. Is that what's happening? Have I turned into bitter J-Man?
Oh man, I think it's just because we had such a great model in front of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame that we sold an additional shirt.
Look, Kevin Flynn, thank you.
Yes.
Seriously, from the bottom of my heart. First of all, thank you for even going to my hometown of Cleveland, because some days it's a really great place to be. Other days, it's Cleveland.
We appreciate the effort you put in.
Cleveland.
And I thought I followed Kevin Flynn this whole time, and I didn't, so I'd like to apologize, and I follow you now. I'm sorry.
Oh, shit. Kevin's a good follow, too.
No, I know.
Follow him.
I know, because he went to, either he went to every show in California history, or he just went to every show I went to in California history, because I used to see that guy at shows, constantly.
Yeah, he gets out to some shows. In fact, he busts our balls about not getting to more shows. So does Josh Pillow.
I'm not the kind of person that goes to shows, guys. I'm sorry.
You're the ones who got us to go to Lucha Underground. We went to PWG.
Because that's not going to a show, Byron. That's going to a taping. There's a difference.
PWG?
No, going to Lucha Underground is going to a taping, though.
Well,
dude,
we
that
went to Bola.
It fucked me up. It's like a fucking sweaty hellhole in there.
Bola is probably what made Casey not want to go to shows anymore. Because it's
100%.
hipsters and sweat.
Yeah.
I like Bola.
Yeah, it's I didn't need to know what Max Landis's ball sweat smells like. But
all right, so I'm going to talk about the rest of the brackets. I'm going to talk about Group B, C, and D after this, because we can this whole episode was Group A, right? Aerostar versus Drago, Pentagon Dark versus Argenis. I just like to say Argenis. The Mac, Mala Suerte, Famous B, and Tejano.
Yeah, I would have mixed shit up a little bit so Mac wouldn't be so fucking oversaturated these 3 episodes, but yeah, but I think you ride the wave while it's hot. I mean, I think that's part of why you had that good little short feud with Mundo, and then you send him into this tournament hot. And I honestly, I think it worked. I think Mac is breaking through with the audience as more than a top mid-carder. I feel like it really did elevate him, maybe not to the top of the card, but to the top of the mid-card at least, or to the bottom of the top of the card. He's somewhere in there. I want to see him go for the trios titles, but not with Son of Havoc and Sexy Star. Get him anyone else's partners.
Should go by himself.
I don't know if there's another batch of people out there that would fit with the Mac besides Son of Havoc and Sexy Star right now.
Big Rick?
Dude,
unless there was some real big breakout matches later in the season and some guys that they could find the way to stick him with. I don't know.
Right? Like me and you in the Mac.
Hey, Mac knows I will tag with him any day. I got Mac's back.
Me too.
And I can throw the pounce. I know how to do the pounce. Ernest the Cat Miller taught me how to do the pounce. Really, he didn't.
I am such a fucking submission expert. You guys don't even know.
You know the finger four? that's my submission. I get him in the finger four.
Mine's more of a fist.
All right, so let me talk about this episode before everyone who likes Lucha Underground leaves and never listens to our fucking show again, because most of them are Lucha Underground fans. So welcome to another edition of Let's Actually Talk About Lucha Underground on Mass Mats and Mayhem.
Stay cool, stay in the mix.
I got some stuff to shit on, and I'm shitting on the stupidity of...
Wait. You, the biggest Pentagon fan in the world, can't shit on the episode yet because it starts with fucking Pentagon.
It's a really good episode.
It does, but there was a little continuity error there, Justin.
Oh, what was the continuity error? What, was it coming out of the recap with the Black Lotus tribe and she's been in Hong Kong for 74 months or whatever?
Yeah, especially since if they didn't know about the fucking hiatus, it would have been like 3 weeks. So it worked in their advantage there.
Now, but you don't know that they didn't film this after the hiatus was announced.
I think they filmed some stuff. They put together some segments after the hiatus, I think.
Because they knew about the hiatus in December. It got announced in January, right? Late January?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they had an inkling it was coming in December.
I have a little bit of a feeling this segment was taped later for reasons I care not discuss right now. But
what, Pentagon's mustache underneath the mask?
Maybe. You never know. But
it grows facial hair fast though, man. That could be any time.
Yeah, he just had different facial hair than he did in the ring. But look,
he wears a mask. How can you tell?
I don't know, Byron.
Why are you looking so
Romero
close?
wore makeup, and you could tell he had a little mustache under the Joker. We didn't pay tribute to Adam West, and you guys are fucking dicks.
I'm gonna get to Adam West.
It's in the notes, Casey. Why don't you wait your turn?
Well, it's because it's your fault, Byron, because I went out of order from my fucking notes, and I went to Face Off, which was at the end on the back.
Why don't you
It's all right.
Adam West is up here.
Out the rest of the show anyway, but dude, so Pentagon wrestles Argenis after threatening the bones of Dario Cueto. And
I told you, finger four leg lock.
Yeah, and you know what? Those aren't the only bones he'll break, buddy. He'll break bones from the inside if he has to, baby. And let me tell you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, you'll find out later. Ow.
Now, Casey, were you excited about the fact that Pentagon directly said that there was no way he wasn't going to leave Ultima Lucha this year without Aztec Gold?
Yeah, I liked that he said that, but I felt that way at the end of season 2, and we all know what fucking happened then, don't we?
Well, That's and true. The way you've been treating DJ recently, it's probably going to happen again. You know how he's going to book it. He's going to fucking keep your boy from fucking winning, or maybe he'll give him the Trios title. Maybe that's how Pentagon will get Aztec Gold.
Shit,
Pentagon
man.
finds out that he's not winning just because the powers that be want to spite you.
He's so fucking over. The chances of him winning the Cueto Cup are like 0.
Yeah.
Why would you have the guy that's as over as Pentagon? Did you hear the fucking temple when Pentagon came in? It was ridiculous. My speaker started crackling because it was so goddamn loud.
I'm sure it's going to be won by like some piece of shit like Son of Havoc. But
there's absolutely no reason to put the belt on Pentagon. You don't need to put the belt on somebody that's that fucking over.
Okay, first of all, Justin, fuck you. And second, there's a reason to put the belt on Pentagon because he's the fucking best. You know what? You didn't not put the belt on fucking Stone Cold. And this is the popularity that I compare Pentagons to, because I was in the arenas when Stone Cold.
Okay, so maybe you give it to him for like an episode, like Sexy Star. Or maybe you let him hold it 2 episodes just so Casey doesn't cry if he doesn't hold the belt longer than Sexy Star.
Now, it's impossible to make me happy at this point because my heart was already ripped out at the end of season 2.
You're still mad that Sexy Star won it before Pentagon.
Yeah, but it was made up by seeing the complete outrage of her fans when she lost it, because I thought that was like the funniest shit in the world, like legit. Like I almost like her winning the title just because of the reaction to her losing it right away. Like, I loved it. Oh my God, it was so funny. But Yeah, I'm sorry I take so much pleasure in the fucking suffering of others. Byron, you look like Clint Howard and Wraith right now.
I know. He looks
Wait, so is somebody in the chat room the person who bought the shirt? Was it Paula? Who bought the shirt? You kept the show alive for a whole nother episode, whoever bought the shirt, so thank you.
Oh, yeah, thanks a lot.
And now Byron doesn't have to pay me and Casey to show up next week or pay our web hosting fees or any of that stuff.
I didn't get paid for shit.
I'm sorry, I forgot that Byron doesn't actually pay you. He only pays
Paula.
me.
I've been giving
It was Paula.
Thank you, Paula, for buying the shirt. It was her.
Thank you, Paula. Enjoy. I hope it looks better on you than it looks on Byron.
And I really hope one of the shirts going to Australia sometime soon. Andre.
Is Andre from Australia?
Yeah.
No, he's from Ols. He's from Australia.
Did you
His last name is Nichols, just like Mikey Nichols, the famous Australian wrestler. They're brothers.
Guys,
and
I gotta
they're
talk
both
to
from
Andre real
Australia.
quick.
Okay, talk, Byron, talk.
Andre, answer in the chat. Did you go to the I Love the 90s tour that went through Australia and New Zealand?
He's not really from Australia, man. I'm just
Guys, it's give him a chance to respond.
The lag between us and the chat room is like 4 minutes, Byron. We're not waiting that long.
I know. It's a joke. It's a joke. I try and make sure.
What are you doing with your hair? It looks like 1994 exploded on your head. I kind of like it.
Meatloaf says Robert Smith from The Cure, which is funny because Byron's so not cool enough to listen to The Cure, and that's really.
Yeah, I actually would make up and pretend to be
Really, Byron? No, you don't listen to The Cure?
That's a really fucking good Robert Smith. Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
Much better than your Bill Cosby slash.
Hey, we haven't seen.
I wasn't planning on doing a Bill Cosby tonight, or
we haven't seen Justin's true Bill Cosby impersonation.
Oh, you remember? Oh,
He
dude,
denies it.
Justin, it's way better than your Tejano impression that was really racist that one
My
time.
Tejano is spot on, and you'll never hear it again. If you want to hear my Tejano impression, you will have to dig through the archives, people. It's never happening again. But it was good. I don't care what Casey said.
Or just watch
That'd be fun to talk about in the temple.
Gonzalez cartoon, and then you'll get the same thing.
All right. So wait. So what do you think about this opening segment? Okay, we're talking about Lucha Underground, I think.
Opening segment was Pentagon talking shit. I was at least 3/4 chub watching it. Probably.
Thank you. So you were finally excited about Lucha Underground for half a second? I know J-Man might not be as excited as he used to be, but were you excited for a half a second?
Yeah, I mean, I was excited about Pentagon. Let's put it this: excited about Pentagon, not excited about Lucha Underground, the people that took the belt away from him.
Oh, but come on. Didn't this show exemplify the stuff that made us like Lucha Underground in the first place? I mean, you got characters dying, you got Pentagon, you got arm breaking, you got great fucking Lucha Libre wrestling.
You got handsome audience members.
Interesting, cool storylines. You got
Aerostar almost fucking dying.
Oh, yeah, we'll get to that one, too. So let's talk about Mac versus Mala Suerte, because this match should have sucked. 2 years ago, this is a fucking throwaway match like that nobody cares about. And now Mac's been elevated. Mala Suerte has these great spots. I mean, the top rope fucking running senton splash.
With the holy
crowd.
Shit.
Yeah, got a holy shit chant that we started. Yeah. And was fucking amazing, actually. And Kevin Flynn was actually part of that chant starting too. Him and Josh Miller.
Of course. Because you know what? If anyone of our listeners truly appreciates Mala Suerte, it's Kevin Flynn, who has seen him probably since he first started wrestling in California.
By the way, I'd like to say that Jimmy probably got the best camera time this episode.
What did he get?
I got terrible camera time because I was off on the side, and then I wasn't there for the Pentagon match.
Yeah.
So it was really weird, too, because if you watch this episode, we all start off on the other side. We start off on the Vamp striker commentary side. Then you see Byron and Casey during the Pentagon match in our normal kind of by Dario's office spot. And then we're back over on the other side again. But I even think that was a different day.
I think it was 3 different days.
Yeah, because I think I saw Charlie and Will, my other boys, behind us on the other match. So
I thought I saw them too.
what you guys need to know when you're watching the show, if you're looking for MMM show, we decided to experiment halfway through the season and sitting in new places. So we started moving to the other side of the bleachers. There's a couple times where we're actually in the back in the rows. And the weekend that you guys weren't there, I was over by the hard camera. And then Ultima Lucha, we're not in the bleachers at all. You might see us, but we're not
actually,
in the bleachers.
Ultima Lucha, we're behind the hard camera, so you're probably not going to, well,
We still got some shots of us. So
Yeah.
You'll see us
see if they
sitting
use
next to Dolph Ziggler's brother who can't murder anyone, and he looks like a dork with his blue hair sitting on his hands.
Oh, that was Dolph's brother, wasn't it? Anyway.
Dude, you look like fucking Tim Burton right now, bro.
So Mac versus Mala Suerte.
Good match.
Yeah, dude, I fucking love Mala Suerte. I've seen these guys wrestle outside of Lucha Underground, but I liked it more here. And dude, I
thought it was a really good match, and you could tell that they've squared off before. They had a really good rhythm. Like the joke spots worked. The chain wrestling was fucking amazing.
I want to say that these guys have had a dark match for Dragon Gate when they came out once. I think it was the Mac, and like I know it was Cholo, but I don't know if it was the Mac with him.
They were really fucking good, and I love all the stuff that I think this was really the first time you got to see what the Mala Suerte character can bring to the table.
Yeah.
You know, as far as and keeping it real, a mid-card guy, but one of those mid-card guys that's going to entertain you with the matches. You don't care if he wins or loses, but you're going to pop when he's out there. And he's going to put in the work. He's going to do comedy spots, but he's going to do some actual real Lucha Libre and chain wrestling in there as well. It was fucking amazing. And the Mac knows how to sell all that shit.
Yeah.
You
I thought
know?
it was great. There was a big opportunity for these two guys to try and do a bunch of Lucha Libre stuff and just come off as clunky and super slow, since they both are kind of bigger guys. And I think they moved at a good pace and they really pulled it off. I was very happy with the match.
And who knew Mac was so good at basing for somebody? I mean, it's amazing.
See, that's the thing is Mac doesn't really get to base enough in Lucha Underground. Like it is a great asset to have. Maybe now that Drago's heel, we'll get to see him do more of that.
Well, and I think it was I think it was a conscious effort between the two of them, because normally Mala Suerte is got a base for whoever he's wrestling, and I felt like this was the opposite. Mac was basing for him through half the match to let him get this character out, to let him show the stuff that he had, and I thought it was really cool. I was very, very pleased with this match. So what's going to the next match? What do we have next? There was another vignette.
Was that Cage?
No, it was Mundo.
Oh God, no, it wasn't the Cage vignette.
Oh, it was.
It was a really long training.
Oh no, it was Cage's gauntlet. It was the Dario says that Delgado wants to see him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And Cage is too busy flexing.
Yeah, I really need to explain the end of the show angle to people, because people on Twitter were not getting it.
Well, we'll get there. We're not at the end of the show yet. How can you explain the end of the show before we get to the end of the show?
Nobody tweets about the end of the show. We should talk about it.
No, what's next? It's Tejano
So Cage is trying to get lured into this roofie rape scenario with Delgado. I don't know what's going on there. I just want to know, can Cage curl with the glove hand too, or just the... Is he going to only do left-hand curls now, or can he curl with the gauntlet too?
His days of weightlifting and protein shakes are over, man.
I
guess that's
right. Cut yourself up if you tried curling with the gauntlet on. I think it would hurt.
Yeah, I think so too. Let's see. So the next match was Pentagon versus Argenis.
Oh, we didn't talk about the match yet?
No.
We did. Okay, well.
No, we have to talk about our two Rey de Reyes winners. Like, shouldn't this have been a sword fight?
Yeah. What a difference a fucking year makes. Jesus Christ.
I mean, look, the crowd popped for Argenis before anyone knew who his opponent was. Like, that was probably the best pop for Argenis, and then I almost felt bad as soon as Melissa announces Pentagon, because this deafening roar happens.
Polite applause and then deafening roar. No, dude, we were so happy to see not Skeleton Argenis. You know? Because we're like, oh shit, we haven't seen that skeleton in a while. We know that motherfucker's probably dead. But hey, it's Arhenis. All right.
I know, and it was, dude. The crowd was so lit.
And I think this was like right after Mystico quit AAA, and like no one expected to see Arhenis because he was his brother, you know?
Yeah, that's why he got the pop, because he had been around for a minute too.
Arhenis is fucking good. He's just not Pentagon. Come on.
I like Arhenis. He pulled off some really great stuff in the match.
Yeah, and he got the shit kicked out of him in his arm breaking.
Arhenis had some moments, but he never had a chance.
No.
Let's just keep it real. Like the return of Pentagon, he's been gone. He's all healed up. He just never really had a chance. Pentagon ragdolls him into the ropes. The shotgun slaps and kicks. Though Arhenis actually hit a cutter into a Kimura.
Yeah,
like, what happened?
He hit a sick dive to the outside. The cutter into the Kimura was the shit. And as a submission expert, I love it. I loved it.
It was a pretty sweet match.
Despite it being hit on the wrong person.
Well, you know. Okay, so the Cerro Miedo driver, is that what we're calling this now? Because
that's not what I'm fucking.
It's a pump handle driver.
I mean, Stryker called it a Cerro Miedo driver this time, and I don't know if I've ever heard him say that before.
What is the cell phone?
Four different things. Okay, look, let's just say the Pentagon fucking won. That's what it should be called. Pentagon fucking wins. Call it that, Stryker. And if you don't say the fuck, you're not a real fucking G.
You didn't talk like that when Matt was on the show.
Not that he's ever been accused of being a real G in his life, but
Matt Stryker was on the show?
He was on the show. Casey didn't talk like that. He talked like a bitch.
I should go back and listen to that. I didn't know he was on the show. I bet it's pretty good.
It was okay.
I heard otherwise.
So look, another good match, and Pentagon advances in the Cueto Cup. He's on to round 2.
Yeah.
And so he should just walk away from the ring, right?
No,
because some Lucha Libre gringo fanatic fan starts a fucking break his arm chant. And I'm pretty sure, I don't even know if that was booked to happen, because Arhenis has already had his arm broken by Pentagon, and it was Pentagon's return, so I thought maybe they'll just let Arhenis out of the ring, and Pentagon's already getting this huge pop, and I think they probably would have. And I think he was actually going to leave the ring. Then somewhere decides to fucking start a break his arm chant. I wonder who that could be.
You know,
Arhenis is a nice fucking guy, Casey.
Hey, you know what? When I could be guilty of starting a break her arm chant against Sexy Star, I've got no qualms. There's no scruples in the world of Lucha Libre. There's only people that do what needs to be done to please the fans.
You're a dick. Casey started Break His Arm chant. 400 other crazy believers in the fucking temple joined right the fuck in.
Yeah, so how is it my
happens,
Justin? Jesus Christ. They could have shouted me down. They should have said, no, fuck you, Casey, spare him.
If you're the guy who throws the trash can through the window and starts the looting, you're the bad guy, Casey.
You are a bad guy.
It's you. All right, Famous B, Tejano up next. B wants Tejano to just hit him with an easy pin because he wants to represent him. I think that's smart business. You don't go around beating up guys that you want to represent. And we all know that Famous B, if he wanted to, he could have thrown a shoe and won that fight. Because somebody has to advance. It's the Cueto Cup. There has to be a winner.
The integrity of Tejano Jr. to win by competition.
Yeah.
Competition, the dude was already laying down, then he picked him up and he package pile drivered him, right?
Like it was gonna be
it was a power bomb.
Yeah.
Like it was gonna be any different if Famous
It was
tried.
a fucking Liger bomb, sir. Boom. Juice.
Fine, Liger bomb. Who Liger bombs the best manager in Lucha Underground?
Tejano is a tough cowboy.
You know, I'm just
He's a
glad
lot of cowboy.
You know, I don't know if this is what I'll be honest here. I don't know if this is how I would use Tejano, and I don't know if this is how I would get the importance of a tournament over by having a joke win in the very first episode of the tournament. That's something I may have done differently.
There's 4 of them. Come on, there's gonna be 4 every week.
Yeah.
One of them could be a joke.
But I would have saved it for a week maybe. But I don't know if that's how I would use Tejano, but I'm glad to see them using Tejano because sometimes it felt like he was a little bit of an afterthought. And he's fucking good. And he's a big dude that beats the fuck out of people. And you gotta love that.
He's real good. His Lucha Libre strong style is amazing. I'm a big fan of Tejano, and he's grown on me. Like I liked a lot of his AAA stuff before he came to Lucha Underground.
His swearing is fucking on point.
Yeah,
it's on point. Yes,
very good.
Level.
He deserves an explicit title as well.
Question on the comparison: the Dr. Wagner version of Brenda versus the Tejano version of Brenda outfits.
At least they don't have to worry about Brenda fucking around with the syringe during the match and breaking it. Never use it again. I
like her cowboy banter.
I don't know. Dude.
I thought putting a mic on her made it amazing because that wasn't just camera mic. She was wearing a lav in this one. And I think that was a really strong decision. And I'm going to give Evie Dub credit for that one. I believe that was probably his doing.
I give it to Stolman.
Oh, fuck Stolman. That's not possible. Maybe it is.
Stolman.
It's totally possible. He just wanted to be the one to put the lav on her.
He's like,
look, man.
He probably mic'd her.
Fuck Stolman, get in line.
He probably mic'd her, was all up in her shirt, and she was like, why did Stolman grab my boobs? And they're like, we better put a mic on the end of that thing real fast. We're going to get sued.
Jesus Christ, Byron.
It's a classic
Did she slap Tejano's ass? I think I might have looked away, but I heard a slap, and then I heard her. I looked up, and she was smiling at Tejano. Did she slap his ass? What happened there?
I don't know.
They did the chop sound effect for the slap.
Oh, that's so messed up.
See, a lot of the girls in the temple would love to do that. I mean, the screeching doesn't come across on TV as much as in person.
There is a Tejano section, and people slip when they walk by it.
Yeah. I heard that sometimes when he comes on TV, girls get pregnant just sitting in the audience at home, and like that's a liability. Maybe that's why they don't use him so much. You know?
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, that could be it.
There's a lot of cowboy.
Yeah.
Okay, fight package. Love this fight package.
I didn't like it, Justin.
You didn't like it with Chevello doing the commentary, the Ray thing? I felt like an MMA thing. I like that they're trying new stuff.
I didn't like it, Justin. You know why I didn't like it? I'm going to come out right and say it. Because when I'm thinking of a Latin product like Lucha fucking Libre, I want to hear a British guy talking. Sorry, Meatloaf.
Oh, Jesus. Here we go.
I get that. Here's my thing.
I want to be reminded of how Lord Alfred Hayes used to call Cueto from the Orient Express Cato, and it pissed me off every week. I want to be fucking reminded of promotional consideration paid for by the following. You know, Justin just left, didn't he, Byron? Do you not see Justin right now?
No, I think he left. I think he's tired of your shit.
Oh. Then should I talk about how Lord Alfred Hayes supposedly has a giant dick?
All right. Well, now Justin's gonna come back to the show. I thought the vignette thing is cool. I like it when professional wrestling presents itself, like gives the viewer the opportunity to suspend disbelief. Like, let's watch the action movie and just pretend the action is real and enjoy what happens instead of all the, like, the WWE, like, wink, wink, this is stupid and fake. But
I liked it, but how dope would it have been if they got Machete to do that fucking voiceover, bro?
That would have been awesome, but it felt out of place. Like, the format of the show, it just removed me too much. Like, they don't do reviews. There's no replay.
They've been doing them more now. Since the hiatus came back, there's been replays.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But they didn't do that beforehand, and that's good because it makes you pay attention.
Yeah, and then they started doing them now.
That's lame.
Yeah.
It's presented as an underground competition thing, and I like the grittiness of it. You know? Like, there's certain elements that, like, when you do reality TV like I do sometimes, you need to, like, someone does something that you needed them to do, and it's on camera, so you gotta, like, just have them recreate it real quick. Might even just be saying a line that your camera, whatever, right? Big or small. And you don't shoot it as well as you can. You make it a little sloppy so it looks like it fits into something that's real, that you're a half step behind, and it feels authentic. And Lucha Underground felt more authentic to the underground fighting Dario Cueto temple.
And a slick video package doesn't feel like underground fighting to you, is what you're saying.
Like does Dario have like Adobe Premiere on a laptop under the boot?
Why does it have to feel like a underground fighting? It's Rey Mysterio, who we already know is not an underground fighter. He's established worldwide.
They're all underground fighters now. They're not
Johnny Mundo, but at the same time, like if you have an underground fight promotion and you get two of the biggest fighters in the world, like Mike Tyson comes to your underground fight promotion, you might hire somebody to do a bigger package for you.
Who's doing the graphics? Vampiro?
Oh my God.
No, I think it's Matanza.
So Casey complains about how bad the graphics are for the Cueto Cup, and you complain how good the graphics are for the fucking Rey Mysterio segment?
No, I'm
Jesus
not.
Christ. It had Chevello. It was awesome.
I'm saying my only beef with it. I'm saying I very much enjoy that aspect.
Instead of Chevello, did you hear me say that? Because it was a better idea.
Yes, you should watch the show and you'll hear all the stuff Casey and I were saying. We both liked it, but we both have a couple things that we didn't like, that felt weird about how it was presented.
I'm sorry you had to pinch a loaf while I was making a good point, Justin. Jesus.
I don't like to vomit on camera.
Oh.
You threw up?
No, not at all.
Wait.
If I was throwing up, I'd do that on camera because that'd be hilarious. No, I had to take a phone call real quick from the powers that be.
Oh shit! DJ was like, "Stop talking shit, Justin. Remember,
I might have gotten called out to shut some things down. It might have been some UFC people telling me to stop talking shit about DJ, the other DJ. It might have been some Lucha people telling me to stop talking shit about that DJ. I don't know. Something about a DJ.
You're watching Full House and DJ Tanner was in the house.
Exactly. I'm only going to talk about
DJ. How's it going? No, I can't talk about it on a podcast. I don't want these guys to know I'm talking to you, Vince McMahon. All right. No, send the checks to the same address. Thanks, bye.
Okay,
guys, sorry about that. That was rude of me.
Drago, Aerostar.
Dude, okay, can we talk about
yay, nay.
Fucking dope Satan Drago looks?
Look,
I love it.
I'm going to say this. Cobra Moon, super sexy, Khaleesi style, brings a red dragon to the ring on a chain. It's kind of hot.
And red dragons are fucking dangerous, man.
Red dragons are the most dangerous of dragons, and apparently, when you don't feed them,
bro. What about Tiamat? Come on.
Okay, Tiamat's dope.
Game of Thrones, I heard, was based on Cobra Moon.
I thought you were going to say based on old Dungeons and Dragons cartoons.
Yeah, fucking Presto and shit.
I know.
Fuck Presto. Fuck Uni too.
You beat me to it. But okay, so look. Here's a little bit of the theory I got. Like when you don't feed a dragon, that's when they turn red. And that's why Drago's angry and he's got to earn a meal. That's what's happening, right?
She doesn't let him have lotion.
Guys, when do we talk about Dominion?
What?
When do we talk about Dominion? New Japan's show.
We don't because it's not real.
6.25 stars. That was the best match of the year.
No, in the middle of the Lucha Underground part of the review.
Yeah.
Is this when we talk about New Japan Dominion?
Yeah, I didn't know DJ booked New Japan finishes. Is that what you wanted me to say? Okay.
No, they have good finishes.
Oh, wait, what are you saying? I can't edit that out. He's totally going to hear that if he ever listens to the hour 4 of this show, which he's promised not to do because he thinks our show is too long.
If he hears it, he'll just think it's Casey, like all of Casey's other.
He gave us a ringing endorsement this week. He said we were at least as good as like 5 other podcasts, except we're still too long. And then he plugged Twit. Wow.
I'm just making a joke.
He's got one less podcast to listen to now. You're welcome.
Well, right. So which makes room for him to listen to the second hour so he can hear some cool MMA and face-off stuff, even though we did it first this time.
What I loved was that...
wait, that's called a tease.
What I loved was that...
We're still talking about his show. We're still talking about awesome things that he did.
In the junior tag match, there was a power bomb on the apron spot
You're still talking about New Japan?
Yeah, Rocky Romero took a powerbomb on the apron, and you know what? That was early in the match, and he sold it for the whole match. Like
I thought you hated apron spots, Byron.
But he sold it the whole match to his partner.
But you know what? Rocky Romero doesn't sell to having one eye. So there.
But that's not. Maybe he has a two.
Wears a patch, bro, and then he takes it off and wrestles like a normal person. Come on, no. Sell the one eye. Sell
That's
it.
his mask. Once he wins some more matches, he can afford the rest of it.
What does this have to do with Drago versus Aerostar? One of the best matches I've seen all this whole week.
I was looking in chat. Someone wrote Rocky, and that made me think of it.
You know what I didn't like, Justin?
What didn't you like?
Matt Striker starting off the match by, these guys have faced off 7 times before. We didn't need to hear that, bro. We didn't need to hear that. We didn't need a reminder.
So now Drago has been red in the past, but this is a different blood red that he's doing now, right? This is actually a new mask, right?
Yeah, and there's some cool color variants of Drago that we haven't seen in Lucha Underground. There's a pretty dope green one out there too that I don't think he ever wore on the show.
The shinier green one?
Yeah, it's pretty cool looking. He did it on AAA for sure.
Yeah, I remember seeing that.
But I just want to point out that it's his face, not a mask, DJ. And yeah, dude.
Well, I think they're saying that now. I think they're kind of acknowledging that now.
Yeah, Dario called it a mask.
But that was a long time ago, right?
We got to see the right thing happen, which was if Drago would have lost this match and been out of the tournament, it's completely shitting on this heel turn and making it not important and shitty. So
no, and I think that this was a good angle. I like that they're playing it out here. I also like that they let these two guys just put on a Lucha Libre clinic for a while, let them feel it out. And you know how Aerostar is. He's going to call his fucking matches in the ring. And Drago is one of the few people that really gets it when he does it, so the spots don't get blown. You know, because they're playing fast and free and pretty loose. Hence, Aerostar taking a dive that lands him mostly on people in the first row instead of Drago.
Yeah.
I think that looked like it was on purpose because he sold it and it factored into, like, after that dive, Drago took over and won.
I mean, it was good. In fact, we were on the other side, though, and I was so pissed because when that dive happened, I don't think we understood quite how tremendous that was.
No, we didn't see half of that shit. We were at a really bad angle for it. So it was
for that match especially. We were exactly caddy corner, so we were looking at apron. We saw none of how that dive landed.
I saw people complain that Aerostar lost, and I don't think it's in the way that they're supposed to be mad. Like, they thought he got screwed booking-wise. First of all, welcome to Aerostar. He never wins. Watch his AAA work.
And no one's going to win against a heel the week after their major heel turn.
No, that's the finish that had to happen.
Absolutely. Perfect finish.
And, I had no problem with that finish whatsoever. I thought it was a good match. I thought some of their other ones were better, but this had a better story to it because it actually had a story to it other than two guys just fighting each other to see who's the best.
Well, yeah, and ending it with the face first wheelbarrow slam after the match. Like, guys, that's what tells you, like, this is needed storyline here.
Yeah.
Drago's not finishing him off after the match with extra unnecessary stuff unless he's really, they're really pushing the heel turn and they've got some plans and Cobra Moon's got plans. And the Reptile Tribe, like it or not, Reptile Tribe is here to stay.
And it's like, it's hard to boo Drago because he's fucking dope. So they have to have him do shit like this to get people angry enough to boo him. And trust me, everyone ended up booing him. So it worked.
It totally worked. So let's get to our final segment. You think the show's going off the air. You're about to send out your final tweet of the night about Lucha Underground and how awesome it is. Because it was a really, really good, even, awesome episode. And then we get another Renegade spot, which we love Renegade when he's on. We love Councilman Delgado.
It's really good. I can't wait to see the next thing he's
one of the
on
least
the show.
interesting characters kill one of your most interesting characters. But the segment was dope. And it had a lot of story implications that a lot of people weren't picking up on that I'm just dying to talk about, Justin.
Okay, well, first of all, Lorenzo Lamas is fucking dead. I don't know.
Hold on. Maybe he was resting.
Maybe he just punched like the ravioli he was eating. Like he had one of those little microwave ones and Cage punched it and it splattered all over him.
Yeah, he eats a lot and often, so that would make sense.
But why? I mean, Councilman Delgado just wanted him to embrace his power. I just don't know if he wanted to embrace it through his chest or face or whatever Cage went through.
This is wrong, though. This is wrong. Because what really happened is, this is what people are forgetting, Justin.
Okay, give it to me, Case. Tell me how it really goes.
That glove is the embodiment of this fucking god. The god lives within the glove, this entity. Let's call it an entity, right? See, now Justin's going to the bathroom. He's not going to hear my awesome explanation. But
here's Justin. What's up, Dana White? Yes. Whatever you say, Dana White. I'm on your payroll. I'm a big player in the UFC. That's what he's doing. He's making all the moves.
So anyway, Delgado wanted to get Cage to work under him and control him, but this entity isn't going to let that happen, because this entity, he was the entity's lackey when it was controlling the limo guy. Guess what? We're never going to see who the fucking limo guy is. It doesn't matter. The glove was the important part, okay? So don't be going, who the fuck's the limo guy? It doesn't matter. We're never even going to find out, probably.
Well, it's like Matanza is the same thing for Dario. Matanza's in a cage and that's basically a slave warrior.
And it's a god that's been put inside his brother's body by a weird ritual that his father did when they were children.
Yeah, which we don't need to go into those details.
But anyway.
Especially since we talked so much about Nambla already.
So, Lorenzo Lamas is dead because he insulted this god that lives inside the glove.
Or is he dead because he insulted Cage?
I don't think it was Cage in charge. I think it was the god saying, "No, you work for me, ho. I don't work for you." And then,
So now what happens? Because this dude is dead. There's gonna be questions.
Well, you know what? This dude was the one getting the money from Dario for protection and stuff. And if the god is in Cage now, he doesn't need fucking money from Dario. He could just go get it himself. He doesn't need Lorenzo Lamas around to do it. So, yeah.
No, that's not what's missing. It's the protection now. Dario doesn't get that protection now.
Maybe Dario doesn't need the protection because the only cop that's left is bumbling ass fucking fake Spider-Man, whatever the fuck his name is now.
I mean, look, I'm listening. I feel like you're reading way, way deep into this. I mean, look, he's got a weapon that makes him feel like there can be only one. So when he's wearing it, he puts his hands through people's chests. And what you really, I mean, and it looked like pizza. Mm-hmm. And I think that's, bad foreshadowing for Vinny Massaro.
Yeah.
Because aren't they squared off on the fucking bracket?
Yeah.
Holy shit. I really like Vinny. Vinny's a nice guy. Cage might fucking murder him. Are we going to see the death of Vinny Massaro on Lucha Underground? Like, who's going to tweet about the show? Is he going to get fucking killed?
If he does, we can replace him, but I don't really want Cage on the show because I follow his Twitter. No. And
you just don't want Cage on the show because he's a married man now and you can't have him. Or he's an engaged man.
Wait, what? No. I thought Mundo was the one that was engaged to Taya. Congratulations.
Oh, he's got. Oh, so Cage isn't engaged?
I don't know. I stopped.
No,
I stopped. But you know what, though? I would like to get the glove on the show, and they can speak to us in sign language if they want.
The glove's got to go on that Man-at-Arms show first, though.
Now, I said it doesn't go on shows named after the shittiest of He-Man characters.
I think that would be a good tie-in, though, if they had the gauntlet on there. Like, what if it was an all Lucha Libre weapon show? Like, they had the gauntlet, they had the Rey de Reyes sword. Like, that could be cool. Tejano's bull rope.
My fucking Believer's Backlash strap.
Maybe. That could be interesting.
But anyway,
they still have it?
Yeah, so there were a lot of implications of this. He doesn't need Delgado's protection anymore because Joey Ryan is working for Dario now.
Oh, that's true.
Remember that. So he's got the cops in his pocket. The only thing that we really have to worry about is fucking Carmen's character fucking.
Oh, if Cage fucking kills Carmen Perez, Captain Hotness, we're gonna have some issues.
Yeah,
You can't kill her, Justin, because she's got that amulet. Remember, she's got the half of the amulet that makes you immortal. Like
look, no. There's a difference between immortal and invincible, though. Just because something makes you live forever doesn't mean that you will live forever if somebody puts their fucking gauntlet through your chest.
No, dude. Maybe you can just live as like a head. Like
vampires get killed, man.
Nah, but like say that Cage like rips her head off, but she still has the thing around her neck. Maybe she'll be like Al Snow's head, but like a real person. DJ, you can have this one for free, bro, because I know I talk a lot of shit, but if you have a talking fucking head over season 4, season 5, season 6, just write the checks right away.
Well, look, I think we're gonna if they do Group B next week. Group B is Cage versus Vinny Massaro.
Yeah.
God bless him. I heard he was in the tournament, and I was like, oh, sweet, Vinny might get a win. He's going to get over. And then, at the end of the episode, you're like, shit, Vinny's up against the guy that just murdered somebody who's got this big storyline that doesn't bode well for Vinny. I know I was saying, look, anything's possible in Lucha Underground world with Chris Roach and Krista Joseph writing the show. And EB Dub has a sense of humor. But I know also at the same time, DJ has threatened that Vinny may or may not ever get a win.
I think it's just
maybe the gauntlet drives Cage insane, and there's some kind of swerve ending, and Vinny actually gets a win, which would be so fucking epic to have him go on.
Maybe Vinny will get the glove and put it on, and he'll be the new host.
Maybe. I'd love to see Vinny get a win, and then the winner of the next match be Masquerita. Because it's Masquerita versus Pindar.
Ooh.
So if you got in the second round Vinny versus Masquerita, that would be so fucking amazing. I would pop so hard. I would watch Lucha Underground forever if that happened. I would bow down and kiss Krista Joseph's Converse.
I wouldn't mind seeing Pindar versus Vinny because that would be a good fucking match.
Okay, that's possible too. I mean, most likely you're going to get Cage versus Pindar, but we'll see. So then you also have Marty the Moth versus Saltador, who also is known as Checkers.
Yes. Even though that's chessboard colors, we kind of
whatever. We call him Checkers.
But Chessman's taken, so you can't call him that. So there you go.
Yeah.
Saltador means jumper.
So I'd like to see Saltador go over there, and Marty. I'm guessing Marty will go over because he's probably a bigger name in Lucha Underground at this point. But we'll see. And then you got Phoenix versus Mariposa.
That's going to be dope, dude.
That's a great match. Cheerleader Melissa is fabulous. Future legend, whatever, Mariposa, whatever her name is. She's a really, really good wrestler. She's like good on the level that she should be teaching other people, and I believe she does. Let's just hope she doesn't become the Hugh Morris of Lucha Underground, because I think she deserves some big stuff.
Hey, listen, Hugh Morris was wing champion for quite some time.
Oh, I know. He deserved a little more out of WWE, though, when he was finally over there.
I got to say, there's another match that you're about to mention, I think.
I'm going to Group C next.
Okay. Who's in Group C?
Group C, we've got Vibra versus Paul London. I'm imagining New Snake's going to go over the Happy Warrior there, but we'll see.
I got a lot of stuff to say that I can't say, but I'll say it later. What's the next match in C?
Veneno, a.k.a. Reyes, right?
Yeah.
Versus Mil Muertes.
So,
Mil Muertes.
Mil Muertes.
We're worried about Vinny dying, but we're not worried about Cortez Castro dying right here because it's fucking Mil Muertes, bro. Come on.
I'm worried. I'm pretty sure Mil goes over there, and that could be the end of Officer Reyes in disguise there.
Mm-hmm.
Cortez Castro, the man of 3 known aliases. How's the cop going to be the one with all the aliases? So strange.
I don't know, man.
Then we got Jeremiah Crane versus Killshot, and I'm not even gonna lie. Holy shit! Be ready to strap yourselves in for that one, folks.
Yeah, you were there, right, Justin?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Byron, were you there for this one?
I don't know. Maybe.
There's no way that whole match makes air, right?
I don't know, dude, but live, this match was fucking amazing. Jesus Christ. Like, if you're, like, I would say, like, out of all the matches I remember in the tournament, it's been a year, so it's kind of a blur. This is one of the ones that really stood out as, holy shit, I fucking love that match, and I can't wait to see this one on TV. This one's going to be great. Do not miss this match.
I'll tell you a match I did not see was this Joey Ryan versus Taya match. I would have loved that. I did. That'll be totally fresh and new to me. Did you see that one, Case?
I don't remember.
It had to be on a Saturday because I certainly didn't see that one.
Because remember, I missed a whole weekend with the flu.
Right, and I only went to one that weekend.
Yeah, so
that I can't mention the match that was the headliner, but it was fucking amazing, and I wish you guys had been there. There was a couple that were amazing because that was the 100th episode taping.
Yeah, I still don't have a shirt, EV Dub.
Yeah, I don't have a shirt.
You guys got to see EV Dub first, which means he's got to run a show first.
Yeah, I already bought him a shirt.
So Group D, Sexy Star versus PJ Black. Interesting. I mean,
I don't remember the match, so
I don't think I saw that match, and I couldn't tell you, like, even based on storyline wise, who gets over there. Like, either you have Sexy Star lose and the feud continues.
Nothing would make me happier than Sexy Star being out in the first round.
Or Sexy Star wins and then goes on to the next round, but the next round is Ricky Mandel versus Prince Puma. I'm guessing that Prince Puma's probably going to win that fight, and if he doesn't, there's going to be a lot
Justin, of you don't remember Ricky Mandel winning the whole tournament? You were there, dude.
Oh, that's obviously the best thing to happen to Lucha Underground.
Your student thing with him and Mundo for the belt, remember?
I can't bring up my favorite part of the Ricky Mandel Puma fight. I can't, but if you remember what I'm talking about, it's one of the best things that happened. And it actually is something that kind of happens every single show.
Let's see. Then you got El Dragon Azteca Jr. versus, oh shit, Dante Fox.
Like, these two guys wrestling each other? Fuck yeah, man.
Wow. I don't think I saw that match either. I cannot. No, I did see that. Oh, I did see that match.
We both saw that match.
Oh, yeah. I saw that match. Oh, moving on. I'm no comment. All right. And finally, Son of Havoc versus question mark.
Don't let me talk about this, Justin.
I really want this to be Eli Drake or EC3.
I want it to be fucking, Are
we getting somebody new here, do you think?
Hey, last time we had a mystery opponent in Son of Havoc, we got Dr. Wagner Jr. Bien. So I expect it to be just as monumental and earth-shattering. And if it's not, I will bitch about it on this show so fucking hard. Oh, you guys don't even know.
You think it's Psycho Clown? Everyone wants Psycho Clown to come on the show.
Dude, that would be dope.
What do you think? I bet it's Del Rio coming back for a one-off.
No,
I bet it's Hernandez coming back.
Baby Nuts?
Yeah.
That'd be kind of dope. I'm still hoping for Leo Rush to come in. Or, hey, maybe it's the infamous debut of Kevin Cross.
Maybe it's the Sid thing that I've been teasing this whole season.
It's never Sid.
It's never Sid.
It would be so awesome, but it's never Sid.
I don't know how awesome it would be. Like, I would mark out, but I don't think anyone else would.
I would.
Okay, that's good. Because we get the fist bump Sid, bro.
Exactly. I've gotten the fist bump Sid once, and it hurt. It actually wasn't very fun.
I forearm bumped Chris Hero.
I got to. It was a ECW Living Dangerously 99. I want to say I got to fist bump Sid.
Oh yeah, Sid's a little intense.
Yeah. Sid's. There's a reason why they call him Psycho Sid. Like, he's just, as soon as the fucking music hits and he comes around, he's like, He's kind of fucking nuts.
And he had a squirrel in his pants once, and it bit his dick when he fell on it.
So look, I'm going to say this about this episode of Lucha Underground. It's been so long in the hiatus, and it's thrown me off of my feelings. and I don't know how to fucking feel these days. But when I'm just looking at this, going back to what I always loved about Lucha Underground, I felt like this was the most even, well-rounded episode that contained all the stuff that I loved about Lucha Underground. It had a murder. It had matchups with the guys that I really love, minus, Dante and Killshot and a couple of these other people. But look, there's Pentagon, Drago. Drago's always been one of my favorites. And the Mac. 3 of my favorites were on the episode. There was great vignettes. You got some really good Dario Cueto stuff. I thought Vamp was super on commentary. It was just, I don't want to say it was the perfect episode, but it was really far up there. Like, if the episodes keep hitting this kind of pacing and we can keep this kind of stride going into Ultima Lucha, like we've been saying, the second half of this season is going to be really, really lit. And it really is a shame that the feelings that I know a lot of people had about Lucha Underground have waned a little bit. A lot of people out who were big marks for Lucha Underground have faded out a little bit, and the hiatus did serious damage. I want to say that it didn't. I want to just be hyped up about it. But look, when I hype up Lucha Underground on Twitter and whatnot, it's on Wednesday nights. I still get into it. And I know a lot of other people don't. And I can't force those people or push them or fault them for it.
I don't, just because they fucking stopped the West Coast feed being at 5, or I'd be down. I got to get up to work too fucking early, so I watch the show the next day. You know what I mean?
Well, and that might be it too. It might be a little bit of the Netflix effect too, of people know there's other ways to get it. Maybe people just aren't watching it live anymore. It's not appointment viewing. Hopefully it's still getting some decent numbers. I'd like to see the numbers from this week for the return of Pentagon, because I feel like they will be higher. I'm also very surprised they didn't promote it more. Him, the news dropped early that he was going to be on this week, but then they promoted everything else about the episode. And as much as I know they want to get all their characters over, that's a mistake. That's a mistake. You have Brock Lesnar, he's going to be on Raw. You promote the shit out of Brock Lesnar. Now, WWE got fucked because they were up against the last game of the NBA Finals that everybody watched instead. But they did the right promotion. If Brock's going to be on, you don't fucking promote Alexa Bliss. You don't promote someone else. You promote fucking Brock. If Pentagon's going to be on the episode, you don't promote Drago versus Aerostar, as great as a match as it is. You promote fucking Pentagon. Right? Am I crazy?
I don't know, man. I feel like they should be treating the guy like Stone Cold was treated in the Attitude Era, because I've heard the pops for both of them in person, and they're the same pops. And this is the same love that he's getting that Stone Cold fucking got. And you got to strap a rocket to this guy and make all the money that there is to be fucking made.
Look, they put him all over the promotion for season 3. Before season 3 came out, Pentagon is he's the ticket. And look, as much confidence as I know they have in building other stars, you don't have to build a top star.
No.
Pentagon is the top star of Lucha Underground. It's not Puma. It's not Mill. It's not any of these other guys. It's fucking Pentagon. You can see it from that episode. Every time we're in there, it's not hard to get people going behind Pentagon. Even though Casey might be the biggest mark, he certainly isn't the only one.
No.
Also, I mark out for a lot of guys in Lucha Underground, but man, when he's in that temple, it's infectious.
And I got to say, you can have all the confidence in building new stars as you want. A $1 billion company hasn't come up with another Stone Cold.
Yeah.
So you're not going to come up with another Pentagon. That's just my opinion.
You're not. So I give it high marks. I feel like it's an 8 out of 10, maybe 9 out of 10 episode.
I do a 5-point scale. Pentagon was on the episode, and he won 5 out of 5.
So are you going to keep watching now that Pentagon's back in the mix? Has it revived you?
Well, I kind of feel obligated to at this point. It's not on the same time as Blood Drive. It's on before it, and I just DVR both of them anyway. But no, man. I watch it because I do the podcast and we talk about it.
Hey, you were the one that got us all to go to Lucha Underground, Case.
No, I am.
You created this monster.
I feel like this is my fault, to where I lose 8 hours of my week every week for podcasting now. And but I get to talk about He-Man sometimes. That's dope, you know.
Well, we do have to
shit.
have an all He-Man episode and have DJ back on.
I didn't talk about the Firepro news. Holy shit!
Go.
So there is a Firepro event next Wednesday featuring Super Sasadongo Machine, who used to wrestle as the Super Shit Machine, and I love that name so much more. And a Sasadongo is a delicious rice-based snack, and not as cool as Super Shit Machine. And then there's some guy that his name's Kota Ibushi. I've never fucking heard of him. He's gonna be at the event too.
I'm just doing that. MMA fighter?
What?
Is Kota Ibushi? Is he gonna do a MMA fight?
No, Kota is going to be there talking to the Firepro people Wednesday, and they are going to announce the release date on Wednesday. So next time we have a show, we're going to have a release date for fucking Firepro.
That's
All
exciting.
right. That's exciting news.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what's not exciting this week, WWE. I think they knew that they were up against the finals, so it was kind of a garbage episode other than the Brock thing. I think they hot-shotted the Brock thing at the beginning of the episode with Samoa Joe, and other than that, WWE pretty much did nothing this week. Oh, Lana got a fucking power slam on somebody in a dress. That was kind of cool on SmackDown. Did you watch any WWE this week, Byron?
I just
No.
looked at Tekken while you were talking about that.
I mean, I don't know. We'll see. I'll reserve. WWE did do this, and you'll like this, Casey, even though you probably don't know about it. They didn't want to be outdone by Lucha Underground, so WWE decided that a really long 3-fall main event for the tag titles should end in a fucking draw between Sheamus and Cesaro and the Hardys. Because we didn't get enough of a
everyone
draw
loves
out of...
fucking Buzzy.
Yeah, you remember when Sheamus and Cesaro's best out of 7 ended in a draw. These are the last 2 fucking guys WWE should ever put anywhere near any kind of fucking draw situation.
Mm-hmm. Kind of like Okada and Omega shouldn't have had a draw.
Oh my God. Just stupid. And then, SmackDown had an awful 8-man tag, and there's some funny stuff with Shinsuke and AJ and Sami Zayn, but, their headliner was, a 3-way 6-man tag bullshit match. Gender's promos are getting better, though. I like Gender. I just
like got promoted to Raijin, baby. Fucking Thunder God.
You're the man.
God of thunder and rock and roll.
All right. Well, I'm out. I'm done.
I gotta go. I have to work in a few hours.
Yeah, Mark Hunt, Derek Lewis.
Stand back on. I'm sweating like fucking Mark Henry right now, man.
5 out of 5 stars.
Listen, huge win for Mark Hunt over Derek Lewis, who, if you thought one of the two of them was going to retire, you didn't think it was going to be Mark Hunt, or you didn't think it was going to be Derek Lewis, and now Derek Lewis is talking about retiring.
Wait, did I call Mark Hunt winning?
Yeah, you did. You did. I called Derek Lewis, and you called Mark Hunt. For this weekend, there's a Fight Pass card that starts first thing in the morning on Saturday. Holly Holm versus Betch Correia. It's do or die for Holly Holm. I think Holly actually wins by KO in the 3rd round. You think Betch or Holly?
I think Betch has got it. She wins in 2 rounds.
Oh shit! Oh, okay. Now I'm gonna be more interested to watch the fight now. Arlovsky versus Marcin Tybura. Andre Arlovsky did not train at Jackson Winks like he was really supposed to. But I think he still is going to get my vote for this fight. I think this will be his last little hurrah.
Old is Andre Arlovsky at this point?
Old as shit. He's like my age, man.
I feel like I've been seeing him fight forever.
So you think Tybura can win? I mean, Marcin Tybura is pretty good.
I don't know, man. I'm a fan of the vampire mouthpiece. I always have been, Fucking dope mouthpiece.
So you got to pick?
No, I think Arlovsky's going to lose because he's like 1,000 years old at this point.
Okay. Me and Casey are at odds here. Stun Gun Kim versus Colby Covington. I'm going Stun Gun.
I'll never pick a guy named Colby for anything.
All right, so Stun Gun it is. We agree on one. Tariq Safadine versus Rafael Dos Anjos at 170 pounds. And I'm going to pick Rafael by decision.
I think I agree with you on that one too, actually. Yeah. For sure.
This is going to be a good one. Takanori Gomi versus Justin Tuck.
Okay.
I think Gomi is going to squeak by. I don't think he's going to get the submission that some people are thinking he's going to get. I think he's going to win.
I think it's great that there's a fighter that's named after our favorite time when we get you to drink a lot and do your Silence of the Lambs impression, the Justin Tuck. But
I'd fuck me.
I'd fuck me hard. Oh, dude,
Put the lotion on
I gotta
and
say
Russ
though,
gets the hose again.
Gomi's on like a 9,000 loss streak. Wait, aren't both these guys on the 1,000 loss streaks?
Yeah, I mean, they're pretty evenly matched when it comes down to it. I think Gomi squeaks by. I think he gets a
I
decision.
want Gomi to win. I'm a little worried that he won't because whoever loses, this is a loser leaves UFC match right here for sure.
Well, so is Holly Holm versus Betch Correa. Both of them kind of need to win, especially Holly.
They should just call it that. They should just book it as a fucking loser leaves match.
Stip match in UFC. That'd be great.
Yeah. I mean, we almost had a hair versus hair match.
Yeah.
You know?
All right, last fight. Alex Caceres, a.k.a. Bruce Leroy versus Rolando Dai. I'm obviously taking Bruce Leroy. I don't even know who Rolando Dai is.
It doesn't matter because I'm always going to take Bruce Leroy because
I always pick Bruce Leroy, too, even when he loses. Fuck it.
Yeah, he is one of my favorite fighters and always will be. All
right, Robert Smith, go to bed. Thank you for putting up with this. I'm in the same boat you are, doing some 14-hour days tomorrow. I got on a 6-day week this week, too.
I got the day off tomorrow. 4-day week, baby. Woo!
You're an asshole.
I got to finish my show in 2 weeks. We have to build a house and have reveal it and stuff.
Yeah, me too. We got to finish building like 5 cars in 2 weeks. So
we just got the host of the show back, too. So it's, now
at least I have my host every day.
Again.
All right, well... So for Byron Fever, who needs to go produce a television show, for Lucha Gringo, who doesn't need to do shit tomorrow, and for me, the Outlaw LA Red.
What's my name? It's Sharphand Casey.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sharphand Casey. Until next time, stay calm and stay in the mix.